Good evening, everyone. Welcome to your Intermountain Sports Network. This is Larry Cecil along with Charlie Pinson, and tonight we are at the Hawksnest, Pike County Central. We got a doubleheader, Charlie. It's a district doubleheader,
Yeah,
Pike Central and Belfry.
it is. It's always a good matchup between these two teams. Big rivalry going on between them, especially in the women's side, because both of them have kind of dominated this district a lot on the girls' side of the basketball. And Pike Central comes in with a better record at 11-7. Belfry comes in at 4-10, but Belfry's been playing better as of late.
Yeah, they've went back and looked at their record, and they've won four. They're 4-3 in their last 7. They started open season with a 7-game losing streak, so they have been playing better. And a feather in their cap, you can say. They went to Lawrence County and beat Lawrence County at Lawrence County, I think, 4 points. So anytime, the Lawrence County girls are not what they have been. Of course, when you have one of the top players in the state and you lose them, it makes a little difference. But they went down to Lawrence County and won that game 52-49. So that shows you that on any given night that they're capable of beating any team here in the 15th region.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt about that. Of course, we've seen Pike Central, seen both of them play. Pike Central, they're a little bit like get up and down the floor. Belfry, we'll try to work it inside because they got a lot more size in the middle. So I think whoever gets to dictate pace in the ball game, I think you'll see a lot of more substitution out of the Pirates.
Well, they're a lot deeper roster than Belfry. Belfry's only got 8 players on the roster, and basically looking at their stats, play 6 players, 7. So they're led in scoring by Jalea Warren with 14 points a game, and Jenna Sparks, the big girl in the middle, she's averaging 11.6. And then they got a couple players, Clara McNamee, Kylie DeBoyd, averaging 6 points a game. So they don't shoot that many 3-point shots. They're only 28.6% from the 3-point line, averaging 3-point makes a game, and surprisingly don't get to the free throw line that much. Only averaging 6 points a game from the free throw line.
You'd think with that size they would get fouled a lot inside, wouldn't you?
Yes.
Pike Central comes in, they're averaging 58 points a game, so that's not a bad average right there. They are shooting the ball 45% from the field, and they make 23 field goals a night. Let's see, they're 29% behind the 3-point line. Area Hamilton, well, she's only shot 2, but she's 50%. Hannah May, though, their leading scorer, I believe, she's 13-31 for 41.9, and Lakin Fleming is also at 41.7. So that's pretty good 3-point shooting. Pike Central only averages making 3 a night, so that's something you don't see. Interesting. But points per game, Hannah May 7.6. And she's the leading scorer. Got Abigail Hess with 3. That's field goals made. Okay, I'm not going to say that ain't making any sense. Apologize for that. Hannah May's averaging almost 20 points, 19.9, 10.1 for Abigail Hess, 9.1 for Lindsey Bowman. So that's the big 3 for the Hawks tonight.
Well, and talk about Hannah May. She's number 2 in the state in free throw percentage. She's 66 of 73 for the season, 90.4%. So you don't want to foul her and put her on the line. If you do, you might as well put 2 up on the board.
Yeah, more often than not, when you get that 90% range at free throw shooter, that's impressive.
It is. So we'll take a short break and be back for more pregame here from Pike Central. This is Intermountain Sports Network.
Welcome to 2024. So while you're out breaking all those resolutions you made, Appalachian Wireless will help you keep the most important ones, saving money and staying connected. Appalachian Wireless is starting the new year with up to $600 off select devices. And that's with a new or renewed line on an Appalachian Advantage Unlimited plan or mix and match. Up to $600 off. So stay connected in 2024. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. Terms and conditions apply. See AppalachianWireless.com for details.
As we start a fresh new year, it's a great time for a home Wi-Fi upgrade. For wireless devices, your internet's only as fast as your Wi-Fi. And with so many screens and gadgets, you need all the speed you can get. That's why Gearheart Broadband offers Plume Adaptive Wi-Fi to reach every corner of your home with no slow zones. Get maximum performance from our super fast, reliable speeds. Contact Gearheart Broadband and add Plume Wi-Fi for a great new year. Dreaming of watching what you want, when you want, where you want? Stop dreaming and start streaming with Gearheart TV. Watch hundreds of choices on your favorite devices with the power of cloud DVR. Start over and replay TV, personal profiles with parental controls, free TV on demand, and TV everywhere to watch on mobile devices from anywhere. Gearheart TV makes your streaming dreams come true at great low rates. Get in touch now to sign up.
Gearheart Security is here to give you some peace of mind with our smart home security system. With 24/7 monitoring and access to your home cameras and other smart devices for our customers. Find out more about our smart home security solutions at gearheartsecurity.com or give us a call for a custom quote at 1-800-264-1730. We also have financing options available. Families matter with Gearheart Security.
Not enough power? Not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere. And they all use more and more Wi-Fi. Until, luckily, an easy upgrade to Gearheart Broadband Internet and Plume Whole Home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Contact Gearheart Broadband today for fast, reliable internet and Wi-Fi.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
In 2022, 1 in 200 Americans found themselves victims to cybercrime. Internet theft and open Wi-Fi networks are one way for criminals to access your personal information and devices. So what can you do to protect yourself? Always use a secure password for your home Wi-Fi network and get Plume Adaptive Wi-Fi from Gearheart Broadband. Starting at just $4.98 per month, you can have a custom Wi-Fi network with built-in security and parental controls. Find out more today at imctv.com/Plume and get protected.
The power of fiber makes your Gearheart Fiber bundle even better. Fiber provides the highest bandwidth available to deliver more crystal clear HD, fast, reliable internet and Wi-Fi to power video streaming, gaming, and sharing on every device with no waiting. Plus, E911 Secure Fusion Phone with unlimited local calling and popular features. Build your fiber-powered bundle. Call or visit Gearheart Fiber online to learn more.
Welcome back to Pike County Central High School, getting ready for the opening game here of Pike Central Belfry doubleheader. It'll be the girls up first, and looking forward to this one. I'm going to see which team comes out and is able to establish their pace.
Well, you're exactly right. Of course, you know, Pike Central likes to get out and run like we talked about. Of course, Belfry has got a little bit of a height advantage on it, but I was looking at the rebounding for both teams. Belfry's averaging 35 rebounds a game, and Pike Central only 28, so that's 7 more rebounds a game Belfry's averaging. And Gina Sparks, the big girl in the middle, she's averaging almost 12 rebounds a game. And then Clara McNamee, she don't get a lot of mention press, but she's averaging almost 10 rebounds a game. So they've
That's big.
right close to having 2 double-digit rebounders. And in the all-A game against Prestonsburg, I think, if I'm not mistaken, McNamee, she had a big game, and she might have been the second leading scorer. I think Warren was the leading scorer, but she had a big game down low against Prestonsburg, so she's capable of helping out on the boards. And if they can control the boards, that keeps Pike Central from getting out and on that fast break.
Slows them down. But now, one thing they want to do, Pike Central, pretty decent. They shoot 64.6 from the free throw line as a team. And, you know, some of their top shooters, you know, obviously 90% for Hannah May. You got Snodgrass at 75 for Hamilton. But then a bunch of them in the 6. So, you know, that may make a difference. And they end up making 8.5 free throws a game.
Well, and we was talking about Belfry not making very many free throws game, only average 6 a game, but then got to look a little further. As a team, they're only shooting 49% from the line. So, you know, it could be one of your best plays is to foul and put them on the line.
Yep, you're right.
Tonight's game can be heard on WXLR 104.9. It could be seen on WPRGtv Channel 5 at HD 105. If you're in on the Foothills channel, if we got anybody looking in, channel 92. Also, we'll be streaming live on the WPRG TV website, the WPRG TV app that you can download from the App Store. Also, Facebook and YouTube. And as always, if you're on Facebook, we encourage you to let us know where you're rooting from, who you're rooting for, and like and share with your neighbors. And let them know that these 2 high school games going on tonight and support these local teams.
And we're just about ready for the starting lineups here. As the time ticking off the clock.
Up first, the starting lineups for the visiting Belfry Lady Pirates. Number 21, Kylie DeBoard. Number 22, Clara McNamee. Number 3, Jenna Sparks. Number 10, Jalea Warren. And number 11, Adeline Belcher. And now the starting lineups for your Pike County Central Hawks. Number 34, Lara Stanley. Number 42, Abby May. Number 23, Abigail Hess. Number 5, Lindsay Bowman. And number 3, Hannah May. Let's hear it for your Pike County Central Lady Hawks.
And that's starting lineups for tonight's game. Teams back to the bench getting the final instructions. And I'd say these girls and the boys will be ready to get on tonight, Charlie. Missing school, been out of school almost 2 weeks and had some games canceled. So they're ready to get started.
Yep, and it looks like we're ready to get started as well.
As well. Official wait, now she steps in. Ball's in the air, and Belfry controls it. That's D-Boyd with it. Pike Central opened up in a man-to-man defense. There's McNamee, works over, comes around the horn now. Number 21, D-Board with it. Jalea Warren. Belfry being really patient. Looks like we're going to get a screen, top of the circle. Warren's is a three-point shot blocked. And it's going to stay with Belfry as the Pike Central players down low didn't realize that it blocked, and it just goes out of bounds.
I believe that was Lara Stanley. They had a hand on it.
I think so. Here's Sparks with it. Gets it back out on top of Warren. Belfry just working. Here's a drive down the right side and just off her leg out of bounds. That was 21 D-board with it. So Belfry burned almost a minute off the clock and got one shot up and hit blocked and then turned it over. Here's Pike Central turning it over against the press. Jalea Warren with it, top of the circle. D-board drives, and she's going to be fouled.
Looks like that's going to be Hannah May going to pick up the foul.
There it comes into Sparks, and she just puts it up and in.
That's good offense right there.
Yeah, just right in front of the bucket. And drops it in. Belfry goes on top 2-0. May gets it in the front court for Pike Central down low. Pass nearly thrown away. Nice save. And it'll go into Abby May. Shot no good. Sparks comes off with the rebound. There's that rebounding showing up already, Charlie. One and done. Belfry with it on their end. That's Belcher. Back over to D-board. Warren free throw line. No. And McNamee with the offensive board, and it's blocked. That was Bowman with the block on the other end. Pike Central working, shot up. Hannah May, no good. Rebound, Abby May hits block by Sparks. And goes out to Stanley. Her shot, no good. Pike Central with 2 offensive rebounds so far, and May is going to fire up the 3, no good. This time McNamee clears it for Belfry.
Right now Belfry dominating the boards on the defensive end.
They are. Got a viewer from Michigan looking in, also one from Berea. Belfry working and try to get it over to Sparks. Good defense that time by Lindsey Bowman. Knocks it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Lady Pirates. Comes into the backcourt to D-board. D-board driving. Gets it over to Warren. Into Sparks. Turn around. 10-footer. Comes up short. Abby May comes off with the rebound. Into the front court. Pike Central works. That's Abigail Hess with it. Over to Stanley. Belfry in a 2-3 zone, Charlie. And Stanley's going to fire up the 3, and it rings out. And then that was Bowman's shot was blocked, but Belfry couldn't save it. It's going to stay with Pike Central. And how many blocks already?
At least 3 that I know of.
That's Stanley stepping out of bounds, looking to get it in. And breaking open, putting it up, no good, but she's going to be fouled. That's Lindsey Bowman. Got a nice screen on the side of the lane, and she'll go to the line for 2.
And the foul will be on McNamee, her first, team's first.
Shot takes a trip, falls through. Pike Central gets on the board. 4:51 left, low scoring first quarter, 2-1 Belfry. And make it tied at 2 as both free throws goes in. Now Pike Central will get into their press, a 2-2-1 full court press. Warren gets it over to Sparks. Always helps to have that a big player to get throw over to that press.
Jump ball.
As we got a jump ball, D-board shot was no good, and they was tie up, and the jump ball's arrow will go to Pike Central. They work against Belfry's press into front court. That's Hayes with it. Works to the lane, goes there to corner to Stanley. Stanley open for the 3. Count it. Pike Central with their first lead of the night, 5-2. Their first field goal. They get into the full court pressure again. There's D-board with it, gets into the front court, gets it over to Warren. And try to go down on the baseline to Adeline Belcher, and she vacated the spot by the time the pass was thrown to her. So it sails out of bounds for a turnover. Hess fouled. That's Belcher on the foul, I think.
Yeah, I think you're right. It'll be her first, team second.
Pike Central will take it side out in the front court. That's Hannah May with it back out to Hess. Belfry staying in that 2-3 zone. And there's a pass trying to come over to Stanley, and good defense that time by McNamee. Knocks it out of bounds, wasn't able to save it. It'd stay with the Lady Hawks.
That's some Belfry's back line's got some pretty good size.
Yes. And Jalea Warren actually is probably the best ball handler, and they got her playing like the 3 spot.
Yep.
Inside, that's May, has to kick it back out. May with it again. Stanley, not a lot of ball movement or a lot of players moving right now for Pike Central. Everybody just standing around. Gets it back out, and here's Hess with the 3, no good. Jalea Warren comes off the rebound, pushing it up the floor into the front court. Drives it to the baseline, and Hannah May is going to be called for the foul.
That's big right there. That's 2 on May.
3 minutes exactly. He left here in the first quarter. It's 5-2 Pike Central. And they'll go inside to Sparks, turn around. Oh, no, they called the walk.
Yeah, walked.
Yeah. So Pike Central have it on the turnover. Gets it in the front court with it. Hannah May leaving her open just inside the 3-point line. No good. Hess with the rebound. Gets it back out. Resets her offense. Down in the corner. Back out to Hess. And knocked out of bounds by D-board.
Pike Central, like I say, not a lot of movement on the offensive end.
No, they just, players just going to a spot, more or less standing there. Here's a drive by Hess. Puts it up and in. 7-2 Pike Central. There's Sparks. Got it in the front court and sails it over to D-board. She's open for the 3. Shot no good. Out of bounds. It's going to stay with the Lady Pirates.
Yep. Belfry did a good job knocking the ball off of the Pike Central player who actually had position.
Yes. It'll come in to Sparks. She puts it on the floor and the ball knocked loose. She rescues it and then throws it away. Stanley on the other end. And no good, and she's fouled.
She'll go to the line.
She'll go to the line for 2.
And let's see who they call the foul on. Is that on McNamee again?
No, I think that was D-board.
D-board.
21.
Okay. Yeah.
Stanley free throw rolls in. Pike Central, what's that make them 3 of 3 from the
3
foul
of 3,
line?
you're right.
She'll have one more. And misses this one. Sparks comes off with the rebound. Front court, Jalea Warren for Belfry. Getting a screen and takes it the opposite direction, puts it up on the run. No good. Abby May comes off with it out in front. Hannah May puts it up and in.
Showing off her speed there.
And that's what the Hawks like to do, Charlie. Come off of that rebound, was able to get it out on the break. And we've got a timeout, 1:43 here in the first quarter. It's 10-2. It's going to be a full. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
Appalachian Wireless is not slowing down in the new year. In fact, this deal went so well, it's still going on. An iPhone 13 128 gig for a penny with a 2-year contract on the mix and match or unlimited plan, new or renewed line. This is literally while supplies last. 1 penny for an iPhone 13 128 gig. Terms and conditions do apply. See Appalachian Wireless for complete details. A new year, a new you, and a new device. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Now the big guy's left his cheer, and the wrapping's all undone. we've got great new toys and gear that need more speed to run. From tablets to our morning brew, our bandwidth needs keep growing, but an upgrade to the latest speeds keeps our precious Wi-Fi flowing. With lots of new gadgets around the house, it's time to step up to Gearheart Broadband Faster Internet and Plume Wi-Fi. Start the new year with an internet upgrade. Call or click imctv.com today.
Welcome back to the Hawksnest here at Pike Central. 10-2 lead for Pike Central as Belfry struggling to get the ball in the basket.
Yeah, they got the first bucket down and not made one since. Pike Central on a 10-0 run, and here's a turnover.
They're fifth.
Hayes comes up with it, still on the move. Now kicks it back out. That's Bowman with it, back in the corner. Hayes for three, count it.
Her second one, no, her first one, sorry. Second basket.
I think Stanley made that other three,
Yes.
wasn't it? So it's 13-2 now. D-board works it in the front court, and ball's thrown away. That was Lexi Mapes into the lineup. Hannah May, baseline jumper, no good. She's fouled. She'll have 2 foul shots.
And the foul will be on Warren, her first, team's fourth.
This will make number 4 and 5 free throws in it for Pike Central.
Yes. No, it'll be 5 and 6.
5 and 6. Okay, I thought they had an and 1, but all of them's been shooting fouls. 1:06 left here in this first quarter. Gets them both.
I can see why she's up in that percentage. That's pretty form.
Yeah, number 2 in the state, 90.4% on the season. Here's Belfry in their end of the court. Mapes fires the 3. No good. Battle for the rebound, and Sparks knocks it out of bounds. It's going to go to Pike Central. Oh, is he calling? Oh, well, they're going to give it to Belfry. I thought Sparks reached in and knocked it out of bounds unless she was stepping on the line or something. I don't know. Anyway, Belfry's got it. 45 seconds left. They trail by 13, 15-2. There's Warren down low, and she's going to be fouled.
See, that one's going to be on. It'll be on Lara Stanley, I believe, yes. Her first, team's third.
And Warren, free throws good. Only 49% as a team from the foul line, Belfry shoots. Warren makes both of hers. See what she's 64% shooter, and that's leading the team. 15-4, 30 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pike Central working as Hess drives the baseline, and it goes out of bounds off of Hess.
Yeah, bounced off of Belfry and then hit her leg while she was standing out of bounds.
Don't know where she was going with that, and Charlie double teamed on the baseline, didn't have no place to go with it.
I think she's just trying to throw it off the Belfry player, but didn't get a good angle.
So Belfry will have 23 seconds to work, see if they can get it in the front court off of this pressure. Here's Sparks, gets it over to D-board, in the front court they'll come. It'll go to Warren. She drives, 10-foot shot in the lane, off the glass, no good. Abby May comes out for the rebound and throws it away. .3 seconds left. McNamee coming back in for Belfry. Warren try to get it in to McNamee.
Hey, that was good defense out there by Bowman.
Yes. And it's out of bounds off of Belfry, they're saying. So Pike Central will have 4 seconds. Here's Hess, stopped, fires the 3, comes up a little short.
About a step out of her range.
About a step, you're right. It was right on target. So at the end of 1, 15-4, Pike Central over Belfry. We'll be back for second quarter action. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
As we start a fresh new year, it's a great time for a home Wi-Fi upgrade. For wireless devices, your internet's only as fast as your Wi-Fi. And with so many screens and gadgets, you need all the speed you can get. That's why Gearheart Broadband offers Plume Adaptive Wi-Fi to reach every corner of your home with no slow zones. Get maximum performance from our super fast, reliable speeds. Contact Gearheart Broadband and add Plume Wi-Fi for a great new year.
Gearheart Security is here to give you some peace of mind with our smart home security system. With 24/7 monitoring and access to your home cameras and other smart devices for our customers. Find out more about our smart home security solutions at gearheartsecurity.com or give us a call for a custom quote at 1-800-264-1730. We also have financing options available. Families matter with Gearheart Security.
Welcome back to the Hawksnest here at Pike Central. 15-4, Pike Central with the lead. You know, Belfry struggling to get the ball in the basket, Larry.
They are. They're struggling even against the press, getting it into the front court. They had several turnovers because of the press. They'll have it start this second quarter. They scored the first bucket of the game, and then Pike Central went on a 15-2 run. D-board into the front court, gives it over to Warren. McNamee at the foul line. Here's Mapes. Gets it back out to D-board. And good defense that time by Stanley as she deflected the pass and bounces off Warren's arm out of bounds. A turnover Belfry.
They forced 8 turnovers on Belfry tonight.
Abigail Hess with it. Front court, Stanley. Belfry staying in that 2-3 zone. Here's Hess driving the baseline, no good. Rebound comes off to Warren, kicks it down. Beautiful pass down low, but
foul or turnover, I guess.
I don't know what they called. Called a walk, maybe?
Yep.
Wow. I thought Warren passed that one right off the dribble, but evidently not. So here to stay 15-4. 7 minutes left first half. Here's the drive down the lane and pass over to Bowman. Puts it up and in. Beautiful assist that time by Abigail Hess. Here's Belfry into the front court. Driving, putting it up, no good. Mapes, and she's going to be fouled.
Looks like that foul will be on Lindsey Bowman, her first.
Lexi Mapes makes the first. She'll have one more. Looks like Belcher will be replacing her if she makes this one, but she don't. Misses it. Sparks couldn't control the rebound. It's picked up by Hannah May. Open top to circle. Hess, 3, count it. Makes her second one. Pike Central, what's that make them, 3?
Yes,
3 pointers. And here is a near steal by Bowman. Goes to the floor, can't control it. Yeah, well, they're going to say that it went out on Belfry.
Well, yep, that's their 10th turnover now, Larry.
20-5, Pike Central with the big lead. Hess looked at the 3, puts it on the floor, off the glass, no good. Rebound comes off to D-board. Into the front court. Comes over to Belcher, goes down side to Bowman, and contact. Bowman just drops it out of bounds. And has Belfry got a shot up? This quarter, they've got a couple, is about it, isn't it?
That's about it, yep.
20-5, Pike Central. There's Hess, works across over to Hannah May. Double teamed in the corner, gets it back out on top of Stanley. There's May. McNamee guarding her. They drop it inside. That's Abby May. Hannah puts it on the floor to the baseline and partially blocked by Sparks, but put back up and in by Lindsey Bowman.
That's 6 for Bowman.
Johnny on the spot on that one.
Yep.
Shot was blocked, fell right in her hands, and she just puts it up and in. On the other end, as McNamee's shot is blocked, but a foul's going to be called, and I think
Bowman will pick that one up. It'll be her second.
Yes, that's who it's got it.
Belfry has gone. They hit the opening shot. They've not hit a shot since.
Just got the one field goal.
Just got the one field
The
goal.
other points comes on the free throw line. And they missed that one. McNamee will have one more. Clock races 5:19 left here in the first half, and McNamee misses them both. Rebound comes off to Bowman. Long pass up front court, and Abby May can't control it. Out of bounds, it'll go to Belfry. Brother-in-law Ronnie Kidd watching tonight's game, as well as might have assistant coach doing a little scouting. They got Brennan Case watching.
There you go.
We'll see old Brennan tomorrow. They've got Prestonburg, Florida Central. Yeah, Betsy Lane, Florida Central tomorrow night. We'll be there for the doubleheader.
Kylie DeBoard with the basket.
And that's only the second made bucket for Belfry. On the other end, here's Bowman driving. Shot no good. Rebound comes out to McNamee. Jaleel Warren with it into the front court. 22-7, Pike Central with the lead. Here's Belcher to Sparks. And partially blocked, out of bounds. It's going to stay with Belfry. And if you block one of her shots, you got to get up in the air a little bit.
Yeah.
It'll come in to Sparks. Puts it on the floor and knocked loose again. And
foul on the floor, okay.
I'm confused.
Looks like they called foul on Hannah May.
On Hannah May, that's going to be her third.
Yep. I don't know where, I didn't see it.
When she reached in and knocked the ball loose, it was a clean steal, but they whistled her for the foul. Belfry working with it. Number 4, that's Abby Vipperman into the game for the Lady Pirates, and they throw it away.
12 turnovers on Belfry here in the first half.
12 turnovers, 7 points. 22-7, approaching 4 minutes to go here in this first half. Pike Central works it, and Pike Central, that's their first substitution into the game, number 13 into the game. Give me a name for number 13, Charlie.
Okay. Well, it's not on the book. Let's find it.
Okay. We'll get that here just shortly as Hess works down in the corner. Stanley just inside the three-point line, shoots an air ball. Viverman runs it down for Belfry, gets it over to D-board. Working around Sparks, top of the circle. Gives it over to Warren, fires up the three, no good. And Pike Central had it and called for the walk. Number 13 is Sydney Snodgrass. So Belfry will have it. Warren with it, walks into the front court. We got 3 minutes left here in the first half. Belcher back over to D-board. Sparks double team. And that's what Pike Central's done with her. The whole first half is double teamed her. And then on the drive to the bucket, D-board's fouled. And I think Snodgrass is what's going to get that.
It is.
Clock rest for 2:51 left here in the first half. D-board knocks the free throw down. 22-8. Belfry with only 2 field goals so far here in the first half. 1 in the first quarter, 1 in the second quarter. The other points coming from the free throw line. Number 33, Lexi Mapes, back into the lineup for Belfry, and Dearborn misses the second one. Abigail Hayes into the front court. Stanley fires the 3. No good. Rebound put back up and in by Bowman. 24-8. Pike Central gets into that full court pressure. Belfry gets it into the front court. Mapes try to get it over to Vipperman, and the pass too high, out of bounds. It'll go back to Pike Central.
2:20 to go here in the first half. 24-8, Pike Central with the lead.
And I think Snodgrass is the only substitution that they've had here in the first half, hasn't it, Charlie?
Maybe.
Top the circle 3, Hess.
Her second. Her third.
Yes,
Yeah.
she's hot.
3 in a row.
27-8, and here's the pass.
Turnover. She was out of bounds when she tipped it.
Well, if she had left it alone, I think that her teammate would have got it.
Actually, would have been out of bounds on Pike Central. They tipped it out.
Right, they tipped it out. So we've got a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout. Belfry.
Belfry is 4 of 8 for 50% from the free throw line, Larry, and only have 2 field goals in the ballgame.
Well, and the 4 for 8 is right on their average. They're averaging 49% from the foul line as a team. 27-8, Pike Central. Not a lot of scoring actually for Pike Central. They got 27 up. Let's see what they average. They average 58 a game, so that's pretty close to what their average. Belfry, on the other hand, averages 42 a game, and they've got 8 right now. They got to pick the scoring up a little bit if we're going to get to their average.
Yes, both, especially Belfry. Pike Central, they're really right on it here with this much time left.
Here's Hess, gets it over to Snodgrass down low. Abby May, and she walked.
Good call.
Yeah, took a little bunny hop trying to body up on Sparks and shuffled her feet. Warren with it, working against the press. Throws it down behind the press and putting it up and in as McNamee. She got behind the Pike Central press, nobody back, and shot a layup. Good, nice assist that time by Warren. Pike Central working in the front court now with it. Stanley over to Hess. Stanley on the baseline, shot up, no good. Sparks going to be called for the foul.
Be her first. Team's first here in this second quarter.
That's a nice backdoor cut that time by Lauren Stanley.
Lara Stanley at the line to shoot 2.
And the first one was good. Has she been there? She had a couple earlier.
1 of 2.
1 of 2, okay. 28-10, 1:21 left first half, and here to stay that. And free throw was no good, and see who they give this one to. They're going to stay with Pike Central.
Probably should be Belfry ball. I think it hit her in the face, but the official had to turn to get out of the way of the ball.
Official, it was coming right at her, and she turned away from it. You're right. Good defense that time by McNamee as she knocks the pass out of bounds, intended down low for Abby May. Laura Stanley will trigger it in. Comes into Hess, and it's knocked loose, and Hess just gave up on it. And Belfry is on the end line. It's going to stay with Pike Central after all.
So is that, I guess that's 2 turnover each.
Yeah, turnover for both of them. You're right. Here's Stanley. Works over to Snodgrass. Gets a screen from Abby May. Back to May. 10-foot in the lane. Up and good.
That's her first basket of the night.
set a screen on the side and just rolled into the lane wide open. Belfry working on their end. There's Mates, and that was more like a handoff instead of a pass, Charlie.
Yep.
And then McNamee misses it. Pike Central comes down with it. 30 seconds left here in the half. Snodgrass 3, no, comes up short. Rebound D-board, and she's going to be fouled on the way up the floor, and that's going to be 5 team fouls, and she'll have 2 foul shots.
So it'll be 2 shots, and that'll put Kylie DeBoard at the free throw line. She's 1 of 2.
23.7 seconds left here in the first half as DeBoard makes the first one, 30-11.
And number 10, Layla Johnson checking in. Missed the second one.
Missed the second. Pike Central will have it in the front court. Try to work for the last shot. 15 seconds. Here's Hess on the move. Looking for help, and the same play as May set that screen. Missed it. No, number 24 into the lineup.
24 is Maggie Cochran.
And she come down with the offensive rebound and was fouled on the putback.
She'll be shooting 2.
And misses the first. 8.5 seconds. Belfry will have a chance. Got some viewers out of Knoxville, Tennessee watching tonight's game as Cochran makes the second. 31-11. Here's Warren. Gets it over to D-board. 3 seconds. Down in the corner it'll go. Driving to the bucket. Putting it up and in. Makes. And it counts. So at the end of the first half, it's 31-13. Pike Central with the big lead over the Lady Pirates of Belfry. We'll send it back to the station. Be back shortly with some first half stats and halftime comments. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
Dreaming of watching what you want, when you want, where you want? Stop dreaming and start streaming with Gearheart TV. Watch hundreds of choices on your favorite devices with the power of cloud DVR. Start over and replay TV. Personal profiles with parental controls. Free TV on demand. And TV everywhere to watch on mobile devices from anywhere. Gearheart TV makes your streaming dreams come true at great low rates. Get in touch now to sign up.
Appalachian Wireless is not slowing down in the new year. In fact, this deal went so well, it's still going on. An iPhone 13 128 gig for a penny with a 2-year contract on the mix and match or unlimited plan, new or renewed line. This is literally while supplies last. 1 penny for an iPhone 13 128 gig. Terms and conditions do apply. See Appalachian Wireless for complete details. A new year, a new you, and a new device. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Not enough power? Not okay. Weak Wi-Fi? Also not okay. These days, your home's got Wi-Fi connected gadgets and devices here, there, everywhere. And they all use more and more Wi-Fi. Until, luckily, an easy upgrade to Gearheart broadband internet and Plume whole home Wi-Fi makes it all okay. Contact Gearheart Broadband today for fast, reliable internet and Wi-Fi.
Gearheart Security is here to give you some peace of mind with our smart home security system. With 24/7 monitoring and access to your home cameras and other smart devices for our customers. Find out more about our smart home security solutions at gearheartsecurity.com or give us a call for a custom quote at 1-800-264-1730. We also have financing options available. Families matter with Gearheart Security.
In 2022, 1 in 200 Americans found themselves victims to cybercrime. Internet theft and open Wi-Fi networks are one way for criminals to access your personal information and devices. So what can you do to protect yourself? Always use a secure password for your home Wi-Fi network and get Plume Adaptive Wi-Fi from Gearheart Broadband. Starting at just $4.98 per month, you can have a custom Wi-Fi network with built-in security and parental controls. Find out more today at imctv.com/Plume and get protected.
The power of fiber makes your Gearheart fiber bundle even better. Fiber provides the highest bandwidth available to deliver more crystal clear HD, fast, reliable internet and Wi-Fi to power video streaming, gaming, and sharing on every device with no waiting. Plus, E911 Secure Fusion Phone with unlimited local calling and popular features. Build your fiber-powered bundle. Call or visit Gearheart Fiber online to learn more.
Now the big guy's left his cheer, and the wrapping's all undone. We've got great new toys and gear that need more speed to run. From tablets to our morning brew, our bandwidth needs keep growing. But an upgrade to the latest speeds keeps our precious Wi-Fi flowing. With lots of new gadgets around the house, it's time to step up to Gearheart Broadband, Faster Internet, and Plume Wi-Fi. Start the new year with an internet upgrade. Call or click imctv.com today.
As we start a fresh new year, it's a great time for a home Wi-Fi upgrade. For wireless devices, your internet's only as fast as your Wi-Fi. And with so many screens and gadgets, you need all the speed you can get. That's why Gearheart Broadband offers Plume Adaptive Wi-Fi to reach every corner of your home with no slow zones. Get maximum performance from our super fast, reliable speeds. Contact Gearheart Broadband and add Plume Wi-Fi for a great new year.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Welcome to 2024. So while you're out breaking all those resolutions you made, Appalachian Wireless will help you keep the most important ones, saving money and staying connected. Appalachian Wireless is starting the new year with up to $600 off select devices. And that's with a new or renewed line on an Appalachian Advantage Unlimited plan or mix and match. Up to $600 off. So stay connected in 2024. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. Terms and conditions apply. See AppalachianWireless.com for details.
Gearheart Security is here to give you some peace of mind with our smart home security system. With 24/7 monitoring and access to your home cameras and other smart devices for our customers. Find out more about our smart home security solutions at gearheartsecurity.com or give us a call for a custom quote at 1-800-264-1730. We also have financing options available. Families matter with Gearheart Security.
Welcome back to the Hawksnest here on campus at the Pike County Central High School. Hits at half at tonight's first game, Belfry and Pike Central. And Pike Central, Charlie, with the big lead, 31-13 over Belfry.
You know, Pike Central really played some good defense and not let very many scores go up for Belfry. You only had 4 field goals in the entire first half, only 1 in the first quarter. So we'll run down some scoring real quick for Belfry. They're led by Kylie DeBoard with 4, 3 for Lexi Mapes, and 2 each for Clara McNamee, Jenna Sparks, and Jalea Warren. They were 5 of 10 from the free throw line, right on their average.
Right on their average.
They ended up turning the ball over 14 times against that Pike Central pressure, and they ended up with 10 rebounds in the first half. So now we move on to Pike Central. Pike Central, on the other hand, only 7 turnovers in the ball game. They lead the rebounding battle by 18-10. Surprising there.
Yes.
Pike Central led in scoring by Abigail Hess with 11 three-pointers in the first half, 2 in the second quarter alone. Lindsey Bowman also chipped in 8 points in the first half, 5 for Lara Stanley, 4 for Hannah May, 2 for Abby May, and 1 for Maggie Cochran. Pike Central was 7 of 10, so 70% from the free throw line. And that's how we got to where we're at now.
And had, what, 4 three-pointers in that first half?
Yes, had 4 three-pointers.
And Belfry never had one.
No.
Belfry averages 3 a game, Pike Central 5, so Pike Central nearly got their average in the first half. But speaking of the rebounds, Belfry didn't really get that many shots up because of all the turnovers they have.
That's true. Belfry ended up turning it over a lot in the back court and at least three-quarter court. They never really got into the paint much.
Yeah, and a lot of times they had possession, turned it over before they even get a shot off. So 31-13 at the half. Pike Central Lady Hawks over the Belfry Lady Pirates. We'll send it back to station and be back shortly for the start of the night's second half. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
Now the big guy's left his cheer, and the wrapping's all undone. We've got great new toys and gear that need more speed to run. From tablets to our morning brew, our bandwidth needs keep growing. But an upgrade to the latest speeds keeps our precious Wi-Fi flowing. With lots of new gadgets around the house, it's time to step up to Gearheart Broadband, Faster Internet, and Plume Wi-Fi. Start the new year with an internet upgrade. Call or click imctv.com today.
In 2022, 1 in 200 Americans found themselves victims to cybercrime. Internet theft and open Wi-Fi networks are one way for criminals to access your personal information and devices. So what can you do to protect yourself? Always use a secure password for your home Wi-Fi network and get Plume Adaptive Wi-Fi from Gearheart Broadband. Starting at just $4.98 per month, you can have a custom Wi-Fi network with built-in security and parental controls. Find out more today at imctv.com/Plume and get protected.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Appalachian Wireless is not slowing down in the new year. In fact, this deal went so well, it's still going on. An iPhone 13 128 gig for a penny with a 2-year contract on the mix and match or unlimited plan, new or renewed line. This is literally while supplies last. 1 penny for an iPhone 13 128 gig. Terms and conditions do apply. See Appalachian Wireless for complete details. A new year, a new you, and a new device. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
Welcome back to the Hawksnest here as 31-13 at the end of the half. We're getting ready for second half action. Let's see what kind of adjustments both of these coaches have made. Pike Central, I think, kind of happy with their first half, Larry.
I think so, Charlie. I was getting ready to say probably not a lot of adjustments on that end as far as that goes, but Belfry had a lot to talk about, I'm sure, in the locker room at the halftime.
Yeah, I'm sure they want to get the ball down inside. They want to get it up the floor first.
Right, you have to get it into the offensive end of the floor before you can do anything with it, that's for sure.
Both teams back.
Excuse me, Charlie, go ahead.
Both teams back on the floor now. We're ready to start the second half.
And Pike Central will have it to start this second half. They'll start with their starting lineup. Looks like both teams with their starting lineups on the floor. And here's Hess out of the corner. No good with the three-point shot. She had 3 in the first half, but was off with that one. Here's Warren, gets it down low to Belcher, puts it up, no good. McNamee there with the offensive rebound and put back.
That's 4 for McNamee.
And if I'm not mistaken, both of her buckets has come off offensive rebounds.
You're probably right.
Here's a shot, Pike Central, no good, and it goes out of bounds off the Lady Hawks. It's go to Belfry. Pike Central in that 2-2-1 full court pressure again. Here's Warren. It works it in the front court, McNamee, and she walks.
Yep, that was
pass
easy.
was a little wide, and after she controlled the pass, she like stumbled, just couldn't control her feet. Turned it over. And that's about the way the first half went. 2 possessions, 1 bucket, and 1 turnover. Here's Hannah May on the drive. She misses. Abby May with the rebound, no good. Gets a second shot up, and it's going to be fouled. And that foul is going to go against McNamee, and that's going to be her third. Abby May, free throw line, no good. Have one more. Just a minute into the second half. 31-15, make it 32-15 as Abby May makes the second free throw, and the Lady Hawks will get right back into that full court pressure. Here's a steal by Hannah May, but done a little bunny hop before she shot it, called for the walk.
I mean, that was a good call.
And here's another steal. That time it was knocked loose by Hess, and we're still battling for it, and Hess comes up with it. Abby May crossover to Stanley. Hannah May, she's been quiet here so far in the game.
Only got 4 points. She had 3 fouls too, though.
Right. And here's Hess, started to drive on the baseline, just loses it out of bounds.
Both teams struggling to control the ball right now.
Must have got a little slick on that ball there at the halftime or something. Here's Belcher driving, cut off. Gives it over to Warren. Baseline, step back, 15-footer, good.
That's her first basket since early in the first quarter. That's her only basket, actually.
They need her to get a little more involved in the offense because she's their best offensive player. But she's not like, exerting herself, seems like. Here's May. And she's going to be fouled. That's going to be D-board.
Yep, that'll be her second.
Side out front court, Pike Central. Stanley looking to get it in. Now he gets it in to Bowman. Free throw line, Bowman. Back over to Hess. 3 rimmed out. And Abby May had the rebound, but the pass was deflected, and Lady Pirates comes up with it. And here's D-board with the 3, fires it up and in. She just dribbled down the top of the circle. Nobody picked her up, and she fires it in. 32-20 on the other end. Shot no good by May. Battle for the rebound. Pike Central. It's going to go to Belfry. And Belfry putting a little bit of a run on here, Charlie, coming out.
Pike Central now with 11 turnovers.
And
Pike Central going to take a 30-second timeout.
Coach Bobby Spears wanting a 30-second timeout. And what time he's taking a timeout, we'll go over our sponsor list. We have Appalachian Wireless, Gearheart Fiber, Intermountain Cable, Attorney John Earl Hunt, Gearheart Digital, and Gearheart Security.
Appreciate us, all those folks let us bring you this action.
And for the folks that's watching in on our telecast tonight, we have a second game. It'll be the boys doing battle. Right after this one here, a big district matchup for these schools. Belfry, this will be their first district game of the season, and Pike Central right now is 2-0 in the district on the girls' side.
Yeah, this would decide the district, maybe.
Could do it. They got Phelps in there, so if those stats are right, then Pike Central must have already played Phelps 2 times and beat them both games.
Yep.
So if they win this one, then it would be for the district title. Shot was no good by Belfry, and we had a tie up on the rebound. It's going to go to Belfry. And the last game out
Sparks foul.
She'll go to the line for 2. Last game out, Pike Central played Phelps at Phelps, beat them 70-41, and then back December the 8th, played them here and beat them. So this would lock up the #1 seed in the district for Pike Central with this win. And Sparks misses them both.
Nope, made the first.
Oh, yeah, that's right, made the first. I was looking down at my paper. Lead down to 11, 32-21. Belfry outscored Pike Central so far here in this third quarter. Here's Hannah May back over to Stanley. Belfry staying in that 2-3 zone, been in it all night. May dribbling out on top. And loses it. Too much dribbling. And D-Board on the other end, and she's going to be fouled by Hess. She'll go to the line for 2.
Abigail Hess picks up her first foul, I believe.
You are right. 2 team fouls both ways right now here in the quarter. D-Board's free throw, no good. Got an 11-point game, and where would they be if they shot 70% of their free throws? Be right in it, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Second one's good. Those are free points. That's the reason they call them free throws.
Exactly.
And if you don't make them, a lot of games lost for that. And on the other end, Bowman with the shot up good and a beautiful assist on the baseline that time by Hannah May.
Yes, sir. She threw her body into that one, didn't she?
34-22. Back to 11. Here's D-Board. Down the lane. Goes over to Sparks. Puts it up and in. And that's Charlie. That's the last 2 trips down. They went to Sparks, and they're putting her down on the low block. She got it in the first half, but she was getting up around the free throw line. And on speaking of free throw line, on the other end, Bowman misses a shot from the free throw line. Warren with the rebound, a bucket here, and put it into single digits, and it is. Sparks beats the defense down the floor, and Warren delivers the assist, and it's 34-26. Here, top of the circle, Hess, no good with the 3, and Sparks had the rebound. Loses it, picked up by Stanley, and then she steps out of bounds. And we have a...
They said he had a timeout, so they keep possession.
Oh, okay.
What...
Had a timeout. It's going to be a 30-second timeout.
Can you call a timeout without possession?
If you got possession and the ball is loose on the floor, you're still considered your possession till the other team gets it. So if you lose the ball and it's rolling across the floor and the other team ain't got it, you can call timeout and then it's still considered your possession.
I don't like that rule. But, you know, a lot of them I don't like, though, let's be honest.
Right. Yeah. The biggest rule, I think, in high school myself, and I've said it for years, is the backcourt.
10-second call, yeah.
10-second call. You can dribble it down to 9 seconds, call timeout, and then when you come out of the huddle, you get 10 more.
Yep.
Should start the count just like it is on the clock, like a shot clock in college.
Most rules punish the defense. They like offense.
Well, you know, the offense sells tickets.
Yes.
And here's the ball knocked loose, and D-Board tried to save it, but she stepped on the line, so it's going to go to Pike Central. Good defense that time by Hannah May. Score remains 34-26. Approaching 3 minutes to go here, third quarter. May works top to circle. Gets down, try to go down low for Stanley, but pass is too high, out of bounds. Another turnover, and Pike Central's one's turned it over here in the second half, Charlie.
Yep. Yeah, Pike Central up to 14 turnovers now.
Well, they've lost a little bit of their intensity. You know, you get that big lead sometimes, go into the half, and you come back out and you're a little lethargic, but there's another steal by May, gets it back over to Stanley, and she misses it. Bowman there to rescue him, gets it in the corner to Stanley. Cross over to Abby May, and she walks.
Yep.
So Belfry will have it. 2:38, third quarter, hits an 8-point lead. Pike Central. Warren gets it in to Sparks, just hands it back to Warren. D-Board, and Sparks nearly lost it. Gets it back over to D-Board, drives, and Hannah May's going to be called for the foul. That's going to be her fourth, isn't it, Charlie?
Yep.
Foul trouble's taking her out of the game as far as the offense.
Yes.
And here's going to be number 10, Layla Johnson, coming in for May. Warren with it for the Lady Pirates. Works into the lane. 8-foot shot up. Good. And the lead's down to 6, Charlie. What was it, 20 at a half?
Yep. 18.
18. On the drive, Bowman shot no good. Abby May with the rebound puts it up again, no good. Julia Warren comes out with it, and she's fouled on the drive up the floor. That's going to be 4 team fouls. So Belfry will have it side out in the backcourt. 1:56 left, third quarter.
Layla Johnson picks up the foul.
It'll come into D-Board. D-Board just a freshman. Drives it over to Belcher. Down low to Sparks. Turn around in the lane. Partially blocked. Pike Central comes out with the rebound. Hess into the front court. And Warren's going to foul her as she tries to take it away from her just as she steps across the timeline.
That'll be Warren's second foul.
Third team foul on Belfry in the quarter. Hess has it. Down the right side. D-Board comes out guarding her. She gives it up over to Stanley. Back to Hess. And a lot of contact there on Bowman, no call. Bowman turns around, knocks it down from the free throw line, and then just runs over one of Belfry's players coming back up the floor. 36-28. First bucket for Pike Central in a while. And here's the steal. Hess and Warren's going to be called for the foul, so Hess will go to the line for 2.
That'll be the third on Warren.
52 seconds left here, third quarter. Belfry's worked herself back in it, had it down to 6 points at one time. Hess can extend the lead back to double digits with these 2 makes. Gets the first. Steps to the line. Second free throw in the air, and it's also good. 38-28, back to 10. 50 seconds left here in the third quarter. And Belfry doing a much better job of beating that press that time. Here's a long 3 by D-Board, no good, out of bounds. It's going to go to Pike Central with 36 seconds left. Thought Belfry might hold that for the last shot.
Yeah, you might have.
Here's Hess.
Beautiful.
Down low. Johnson shot no good. Gets her own rebound and got a tie up. And it's going to stay with Pike Central as Sparks reached in and just tied her up. That's Stanley on the baseline looking to get it in. Hess on the sideline, gets it back out on top. Johnson works around over to Stanley. We're at 12 seconds.
10 seconds.
Here's Hess, crossover down the lane. Bowman baseline, no good. And Vipperman comes out for the rebound. Gets it over to Warren, half-court shot, no. And at the end of 3, 38-28, Pike Central. We'll be back for fourth quarter action. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
Welcome to 2024. So while you're out breaking all those resolutions you made, Appalachian Wireless will help you keep the most important ones, saving money and staying connected. Appalachian Wireless is starting the new year with up to $600 off select devices. And that's with a new or renewed line on an Appalachian Advantage Unlimited plan or mix and match. Up to $600 off. So stay connected in 2024. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. Terms and conditions apply. See AppalachianWireless.com for details.
Dreaming of watching what you want, when you want, where you want? Stop dreaming and start streaming with Gearheart TV. Watch hundreds of choices on your favorite devices with the power of cloud DVR. Start over and replay TV. Personal profiles with parental controls. Free TV on demand. And TV everywhere to watch on mobile devices from anywhere. Gearheart TV makes your streaming dreams come true at great low rates. Get in touch now to sign up.
Welcome back to the Hawksnest here at Pike Central. 38-28, Pike Central back out to a 10-point lead, but Belfry made a big run that time. I think it was 15-7.
Yeah, they had it down 6 points at one time,
yeah.
and actually had the basketball with the chance to cut it, and had the turnover in the backcourt.
Right.
And Pike Central got the bucket and then turned it over again, and they got the 2 free throws and moved it right back out to 10 points.
Yeah, turnover's the biggest problem right now for Belfry. 17 on the game.
Well, Pike Central turned it over several times in that third
14.
quarter. Yeah. Lady Pirates have it start this final quarter. D-board works into front court, drives it, gets it over to McNamee. Haven't heard from her from a while. 33, that's Lexi Mapes into the game. And Sparks on the drive down the lane, misses it. Bowman with a big rebound. Hannah May out in front. And good hustle by Sparks, blocks it. Stanley was there for the putback, and she's fouled.
Mapes, I think, will pick up the foul.
Boy, Sparks, she showed a burst of speed that time.
Yes, she did.
Getting down to block that one. Got Brenda and Steve Mounts watching into the game tonight from Alabama, wishing both teams good luck as Stanley makes the first free throw.
Stanley was 2 of 4 up until that point.
Second one also good. 40-28, back to 12-point lead. It was 18 at the half. Here's the Mapes with it in the front court for Belfry as they break the full court pressure. D-board. Warren posting up down low with Stanley. Works for it with her on the baseline. May comes over and double teams it. Deflected pass on the floor, and it's going to go to Pike Central on the tie-up.
Good hustle that time by Pike Central.
Yeah, Warren had Stanley posted up down low, and that's a mismatch physically.
Yes.
But Pike Central's Abby May saw that, stepped over double team.
Great help defense, yeah.
Yes. Lady Hawks working in the front court. Stanley. She'll hand it off to Hayes. Yeah, back to Stanley. Hannah May looks 3, now puts it on the floor. Elbow jumper off the glass, good. Good looking shot by Hannah May, and we've not seen a lot of that tonight.
No, first points since the first quarter.
Well, and came in averaging 20 a game, but she's been saddled with that foul trouble. She's playing with 4 right now. Here's Mapes. Shot no good. McNamee for Lady Pirates gets the rebound. Here's Mapes driving it to the bucket, and Bowman's going to be called for the foul. Looked like a
good block to me.
Hand on top of the ball. Yep.
That'll be Bowman's 4th foul.
Her and Hannah May both playing with 4 now. And Lexi Mapes misses the free throw. Second one and no good. McNamee with the rebound, no good. Rebound Bowman. And nice dribbling job that time by Hess dribbling out of that double team. Stanley puts it on the deck, down the lane, shot no good. Abby May back with the rebound, no good, and going to draw the foul from Sparks, I think, Charlie.
That's what it looks like. That's the second on Sparks.
Clock rests 5:59 left here in the ball game. Pike Central enjoying a 14-point lead right now, make it 15 as Abby May makes the first free throw and have one more. Misses the second one off the back of the rim. Sparks with another rebound. Into the corner it'll go. Warren fires the three. Count it.
2.
Oh, did they give her 2?
Yep.
Said foot on the line. Just don't understand why she don't, you know, exert herself a little more on the offensive end.
Well, I thought it was a 2. They put 3 on the board, but he was holding the fingers down like this. That's 2, isn't it?
Supposed to be. But I guess what's on the board is what we got to go by, right?
Yep. Or what's on the book.
We're on the book. And they're calling the foul on D-board.
It's her third.
Team's third.
43-31 looks like Pike Central.
5:22 left in the game. Ball comes in the backcourt. Here's Hess, and they're going to call another one on D-board.
It's her third. You can't put both hands on her.
And the next foul, Charlie, by Belfry, that's not an offensive foul, will put Pike Central at the line for 2 foul shots, and we still got over 5 minutes left in the game. Here's Hess. Gets it back out to May. Down the lane, 10-footer up, good. Hannah May. (45-31), under 5 minutes to go here in the ball game. Here's Warren with it. Down the lane, off the glass, no good. Battle for the rebound. D-board runs it down for the Lady Pirates. Gets it over to Sparks. Back to Mates. Down the lane, shot up, no good, and she'll go to the line for 2.
Abby May picks up the foul. That'll be her first.
Team's second.
Mapes will go back to the free throw line.
I think she's 0 of 2 from there, isn't she?
Well, she is 1 of 5.
1 of 5. Oh, okay. I didn't know she had shot that. I didn't realize she had shot that many.
Yeah, she's
free
missed her
throws.
last 4.
And the next one, no good. Sparks comes off the rebound, kicks it out to Warren. 3 in the air, comes up short. McNamee had it, lost it, tied up. It's going to stay with the Pirates. And Warren steps out of bounds to trigger the basketball in. Gets it into Sparks. It'll go back to Warren. Fires the 3. Comes up short. And Abby May with a rebound. Gets it out to Hannah May. Pike Central with the 14-point lead, and just going to be patient with the basketball. Here's May. And ball was tipped in the backcourt. Hess goes back and rescues it. Here's Hannah May. May just dribbling out close to the timeline, taking time off the clock. Down left side she'll go.
Waiting to get fouled.
Well, why not? You know, next one you'll shoot foul shots, and there it is.
That's a reach. 21 red. 21 red.
Is that?
That's it for Kylie DeBoard.
Yeah.
She leads with 8 points.
All right. 23.
Just the freshman.
Yeah, come on in. You're in.
And
Mapes back
33
in.
Mapes comes back in, and she's a 7th grader, Charlie. 5'10", 7th grader.
Free throw's good.
Free throw is good by Hess. She's had a big game tonight.
14.
And came in averaging 10. So she's exceeded her average by 5 now, as she's got 15, makes the second free throw, and the lead's back to 16 points. Belcher down low to McNamee, shot no good. Battle for the rebound, and Hannah May picks up the ball off the floor, taking it to the other end. Now she'll hold it up, and being double teamed and being fouled.
Who we going to get? And that's going to be 11 at Belcher. Her second.
Hannah May at the line for 2. 3:23 left in the ball game. And of course they're all at the line for 2 now, lessons and 1.
Yep.
48-31. May's second one up and also good. And it's going to be a full timeout. 3:23 left, 49-31. Pike Central has this one under control. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
Welcome to 2024. So while you're out breaking all those resolutions you made, Appalachian Wireless will help you keep the most important ones, saving money and staying connected. Appalachian Wireless is starting the new year with up to $600 off select devices. And that's with a new or renewed line on an Appalachian Advantage Unlimited plan or mix and match. Up to $600 off. So stay connected in 2024. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless. Terms and conditions apply. See AppalachianWireless.com for details.
Gearheart Security is here to give you some peace of mind with our smart home security system. With 24/7 monitoring and access to your home cameras and other smart devices for our customers. Find out more about our smart home security solutions at gearheartsecurity.com or give us a call for a custom quote at 1-800-264-1730. We also have financing options available. Families matter with Gearheart Security.
Welcome back to Pike Central, 49-31. Hawks over the Pirates. And the Pirates been stuck on that 31 for a while.
Yeah, they got that lead down, Charlie, in that third quarter down to 6 points. And then they've went cold again as Pike Central was built back to an 18-point lead.
The one three-pointer by Warren is the only basket in this fourth quarter.
And we just got 3:23 left. I see that Miss Valerie Cecil is watching in from down on Putter Holler.
Hello, Val.
Belfry has it. Warren working with it. Gets a screen from Sparks. Drives the baseline and shot up, no good. Rebound comes off. That's Bowman, and she's done a heck of a job on the boards and then moved both feet, called for the walk.
Pike Central is out rebounding Belfry 34-23.
That's surprising, too.
Yes.
Belfry came in averaging 8 more rebounds a game, and there's a three-point shot put up by Sparks, knocking it down.
First Pirate in double figures.
Here's Hess on the move down to May, and it's blocked by Sparks, picked up by Belfry.
And May didn't go after it, and so.
And Charlie, that was Sparks' first three-pointer of the season. She was 0 of 7 before that shot.
That'll be Lara Stanley picking up the foul.
3 team fouls, so it'll be side out in the front court for Belfry. Warren works over to the jump circle, gets a screen from McNamee. Down the lane, right hand shot up off the glass and in.
Timeout Belfry. 49-36, Pike Central with 2:18 to play. This is the Intermountain Sports Network. Welcome back to Pike County Central, 49-36 here with just about, 3 minutes left, something like that?
Under 3 minutes.
Okay. 2:18.
2:18. Got a viewer, Renee Rigdon White, watching from South Carolina. And speaking of Rigdon, Jalen will be in action here shortly. Second game tonight here for the Pike County Hawks as they will take on the Belfry Pirates. Quick as we get this one through. 2:18, as Charlie said, left. 13-point lead, Pike Central. Belfry coming with some full court pressure. It's man-to-man, and here is a, well, thought it was going to be a turnover, but Belfry and Pike Central both hit it. They said it's off on Belfry. Pike Central's, no. Yeah, well, Belfry stepped out of bounds. They thought they had it, and then he said, no, it's Pike Central's. Here's Stanley. And well, I think Stanley, she tried to throw the ball and dropped it and run over and picked it up. So that's a spot foul, so it should have been a walk, but the official just held his hand up and didn't point in either direction, handed it over to Belfry. So here's Jalea. Warren works over the right side. To the left, gets it over to Sparks. Mapes. Back to Sparks. Trying to get it to Warren. Now she gets it to her. Into the corner, here's Belcher with it. And Pike County's defense has not let up any. Here's Warren looking for help. Ball knocked loose on the floor. And it's going to be a tie-up, and it's going to go to Pike. And a technical is going to be called on Warren, I think.
That's what it looks like. It is. That's her fourth foul.
And I think they just gave her another one, Charlie.
I don't know. No, evidently they haven't yet. Who knows?
We don't.
Nope. Huh. Imagine that.
And
at free throw.
Hannah May at the free throw line. 90% free throw shooter. Number 2 in the state. And that's just by percentages. She's 92.4, and I think the leader, 90.4, and I think the leader's like 90.8. So this will add to her total as she's perfect tonight from the foul line. Pike Central will get the basketball. Hess into the front court. And I think that took all the air out of the balloon, that last technical.
Yep.
Pike Central working, gives it over to May. Not looking to the goal, don't need to. 51-36, 15-point lead with 1:05 left. Stanley with it. Back to Hannah May. Just dribbling down in the corner, but looked like Curly O'Neal with that dribbling exhibition down for the Globetrotters. Now May just standing out close to the timeline, and Mapes comes out and fouls her with 42 seconds left.
That's her second foul.
And that's going to be 5 team fouls, so it'll be 2 shots for Hannah May. And the first one's good.
Usual result.
Yes. And the second off doesn't even hit the rim with
nope.
it. 53-36, 17-point lead. Pike Central. They're going to go 3-0 in the district, and that will wrap their district #1 seed up. as they'll have one game remaining with Belfry, and that will be over on Pond Creek. Hess into the front court, and only 20 seconds left. Just going to dribble this one out. 10 seconds. And it's going to be a final 53-36, Pike Central over Belfry. We're going to send it back to the station. Be back with some final stats and comments. This is your Intermountain Sports Network.
Appalachian Wireless is not slowing down in the new year. In fact, this deal went so well, it's still going on. An iPhone 13 128 gig for a penny with a 2-year contract on the mix and match or unlimited plan, new or renewed line. This is literally while supplies last. 1 penny for an iPhone 13 128 gig. Terms and conditions do apply. See Appalachian Wireless for complete details. A new year, a new you, and a new device. We are you. We are Appalachian Wireless.
When life's unfortunate events happen, we sometimes see people at their worst. That's why we make it our goal to give them our best. If you've been involved in an auto accident, have a workers' compensation, Social Security, or SSI claim, you need an attorney with proven results. You need John Earl Hunt.
I'm attorney John Earl Hunt. I believe in the U.S. Constitution, and I support the American flag. I'm a country lawyer. I'd be honored to represent you in your case. I'll treat you right. I'll do the best I can to help you.
Now the big guy's left his cheer, and the wrapping's all undone. We've got great new toys and gear that need more speed to run. From tablets to our morning brew, our bandwidth needs keep growing. But an upgrade to the latest speeds keeps our precious Wi-Fi flowing. With lots of new gadgets around the house, it's time to step up to Gearheart Broadband, Faster Internet, and Plume Wi-Fi. Start the new year with an internet upgrade. Call or click imctv.com today.
We're back here at the Hawksnest. It's the final on tonight's first game between Belfry Lady Pirates and the Lady Hawks of Pike Central, and Pike Central prevails 53-36, Charlie.
Yeah, they did. You know, Pike Central shot the ball pretty well there. They shot the ball well from free throw line, 21 of 26 as a team.
Wow.
That's pretty impressive.
Yes.
They were led in scoring by Abigail Hess with 15. Hannah May and Leslie Bowman added 12 each. 7 for Lara Stanley, 4 for Abby May, and 1 for Maggie Cochran. They turned the ball over 15 times, had an impressive 34 rebounds in the ball game. And for the Belfry Pirates, they had 2 in double figures. Jalea Warren with 11, Jenna Sparks with 10, Kylie DeBoard with 8, 4 for Clara McNamee, and 3 for Lexi Mapes. They were 7 of 18 from the free throw line, turned the ball over 13 times, only had 24 rebounds in the ball game, so a 10 rebound advantage for Pike Central, plus the turnover advantage.
And that's a turnaround of 18 rebounds if you look at what Pike Central was averaging and what Belfry's averaging. Belfry was averaging 8 rebounds more a game than Pike Central, so good job on the boards for the Lady Hawks.
Yes.
And as they will improve their record to 12-7 on the season, and Belfry will fall to 4-11. More importantly, Pike Central 3-0 in the district. They only have one more district game left. That's a rematch with Belfry, so this locks up the #1 seed for the district tournament coming up not that far away.
Nope, just a few weeks.
In just a few weeks. So that's going to wrap it up here for us on our first game tonight. We're going to send it back to the station, and we'll have the boys' version of the Belfry and Pike Central. When we return, this is your Intermountain Sports Network.